There we go. She looks annoyed. Yeah, the elf on the cover does look a little pissed off there. Alright, so what were we doing? We left off here. Oh yeah, so we were in the city of Caledon looking for... shit, my chat is covered. 1 second. There we go. Okay. So we were looking for a book. There's a special book written about the Dark Elves that's supposed to have information about where the Dark Elves are located, how to find them, and there's only like one copy of this book left. And the last guy who owned that book was died of mysterious circumstances. So we dug up his grave and found a clue that the book is now located in a place called Roseboro, which is where we need to go. Pissed of elves. No worries, Duke. It's all good, man. Yeah, we dug up his grave here, and we found a hint as to location of the book we want. But before we go to Roseboro and look around, let's finish exploring this town here. And for people just joining in, my character is a gnomish wizard. Magic in this game is a lot of fun. It's very, very powerful. Oh yeah. There's a serial killer working in this town. We learned that. I guess this house is where the latest victim was, and this guy won't let us in. But if we could find the police office, we could probably help out investigate the killer. First, I want to check this out. I think this is probably the Temple of Penari, which is the religion that believes that I'm the reincarnated soul of their religious figure, basically. Yeah, this is the Penari Church. Alright. Yeah, they think I'm the reincarnated soul of Nasrudin, who was the elf who defeated the great evil one way back in the day. Greetings, in the name of Nasrudin, welcome to the first Penari Temple here in Caledon. How might I be of service? Hello, who might you be? I'm an acolyte in the Penari Church, studying to become an elder one day. Right now I'm here watching over the temple while the first acolyte, Alexander, is away. Where's the first acolyte? It's not for someone as lowly as I to know where the first acolyte spends his time. I'm not to question, only to serve the church in the best way that I can. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Alexander never leaves us alone for long. You see admiration in the boy's eyes. I see. Can you tell me anything about the temple? I'm afraid I'm the wrong person to ask. Feel free to look around, but I'd recommend returning later when Alexander is here. He'll be glad to answer any questions you might have. May the spirit of Nasrudin be with you. Well, that was pointless. Those doors are locked. We can't go back there. Alright. What's that? Apparently nothing. Museum of Caledon. Bunch of displays without any kind of labels. Weird. Is there nobody here? This place is just unguarded. Well then. Oh. Oh, they got mechanized security. Necklace of Queen Knasia? That must be a quest item for something. Why aren't you moving? Oh, his stamina's negative. He's unconscious. Recent technological marvels. Crap. He dropped his weapon somewhere. There it is. That's annoying. What do you want? What are you doing here? You're working for them, aren't you? Working for who? He says nothing for a moment, his eyes darting from side to side, perhaps looking for the best escape route. You know who. The day has finally come. Is that it? Arthur Tyrant has become too dangerous to be allowed to stay alive. What are you speaking of? I'm at a bit of a loss here. You really don't know, do you? If you're not one of them, what are you doing here? I'm simply traveling around looking for adventure. Well, you'll find none here. I like to keep to myself. Good day. It's okay. Yes, I am working for them. Exactly. If this is to be my fate, so be it. I may not be much of a warrior, but I will fight you to my dying breath. I was merely jesting with you. I'm not here to kill you, sir. He glares at you for a moment, but he's visibly relieved. That's not funny. What do you want if you're not here to kill me? I was meant to deliver some skulls to you? What? What skull? What? Skulls. Oh yeah, we gotta go turn this quest in. Nothing about any skulls. I know we had those Siamese twin skulls, but that was a different quest and we turned that in, so I have no idea what he's talking about there. Anyway. This is just... I've got the necklace. Was this the quest for the necklace we just found at the museum? I mean, sir, might I ask your name? My name is Adam Maxwell, and who are you? My name is Sinatar. Well, what do you want? What can you tell me about Victor Minsk? Name sounds familiar. Some connection with a book? Okay. I've got the necklace. Here, take it. Wow, you're extremely talented. Nice work. Here's the 550 coin I promised. The Underground thanks you. That must be a broken quest script, because we haven't joined the Underground yet. Alright. Excuse me, sorry about that. Dear Mr. Carrington, enclosed is the payment we agreed upon, Elmer Burbottom. Leave that be for the moment. Greetings, sir. Might I ask your name and position? That's simple enough. I am Daniel McPherson, master at trap arming and disarming. Perhaps you've heard of my legendary reputation. But of course. What is it you do here? Hey, Dark Alexander. I own and operate the largest security operation in the kingdom. Even the royal palace is on contract with me. Perhaps you've heard of the notorious J.T. Morgan, whose mastery lies in picking a lock. Well, one of my traps was responsible for his capture when he tried to illegally gain entrance to the palace several months ago. I'm the best in the business. Impressive. Must be quite an honor to be in such demand. Yes, it is my responsibility to ensure that we remain the best. Being a master of trap armament and disarmament, I am able to train our staff in techniques that our competition has no knowledge of. I can imagine. How'd you become so specialized? In my younger days, I was quite a scamp. I was always sneaking around, getting into places I should not have. I never really stole anything. I enjoyed the thrill of gaining thrill gained in accessing forbidden area. This is how I acquired knowledge to work my way around all manner of traps. I have knowledge of things most experts have never even dreamt. How do you stay in top form now that you've matured? To keep myself in top condition, and to make sure my services remain in demand, I have constructed a trap maze in the basement beneath my home here. It's quite ingenious, really. To make it exceptionally challenging, I filled it with every technological trap available on the market, plus a few of my own devious inventions. I'm sure that your maze assists greatly in training your staff. I don't usually use it for training because I don't have any safety mechanisms in place. It is a very deadly exercise, although I must say it certainly has kept me in tip-top shape. What's your position here? We already know that. So can we go into his maze? It's locked. Interesting. Alright. Citizen, this is no place for you. Move along. What's happening here? Have you not been reading the newspapers? There's a murder on the loose. This is where one of the grisly murders occurred. Okay. So we need to find the police station here. We haven't been in here either. Okay. Apparently we weren't supposed to come up here. Oops. Caledon Police Headquarters. Here we go. Sir, please continue about your business. I was told to ask you about the murders. He looks at you thoughtfully, chewing on an old, half-smoked cigar. I do not have time to entertain travelers. Why should I listen to your babbling? I'm here to offer my help. Spectacular. The foreigner is going to help us out. Well, I have nothing to lose here. All these imbeciles working for me can't seem to turn up anything. The first murder was at 1 Whitechurch Landing between Grey Wolf Terrace and Temple Road, and the second was at 21 Dragon Turnabout off Temple Road. Go look them over for clues and leave me alone. Are there any clues you know of that could help me out? Well, the Whitechurch murderer, as the journalists have begun calling him, likes his prostitutes, he does. We got one back there, goes by the name Renee. She actually caught a glimpse of the degenerate while he was cutting up a friend of hers. She demanded we lock her up for protection because it spooked her so bad. You can go speak with her if you care to. Alright, what can you tell me of the details of the murders? Well, he likes to cut the hearts out of his victims with surgical precision, I might add. He seems to only attack prostitutes, and the best description we have of him paints him as a scrawny individual, perhaps an elf. I see. I suppose I will speak to the prostitute now. Are you another constable, then? What are you doing to find that terrible man? I'm no constable, ma'am, just an interested citizen. Are you some sort of degenerate, sir? There's a madman on the loose out there, and you are interested? This is nothing to play at, good sir. I'm simply offering my help to put an end to these murders. I can tell you what I've seen. It was the most horrible vision I ever hoped to behold. That pale-skinned, slight shadow of a man kneeling over Emily, and the blood. It was a sight I shall never forget. Start from the beginning, if you would. We were out, working, and Emily had forgotten something or other at her home, so I waited for her outside, but she never came out. When I went inside to look for her, is when I saw him. What did the man look like? It was difficult to tell, really. All the blood, she shivers. As I said, he was a slight man, possibly an elf. He didn't appear to be possessing much physical power. He must have cast some sort of magic on her, he did. You didn't see him go into the house? No, and there was no way to enter the house that I couldn't see from where I was standing. I see. Good day, madam. Alright. Sherlock Gnomes is on the case. I still can't believe that's a real movie. Sherlock Gnomes. The inspector had word sent we should be expecting you. I don't know how you did it, but I'd tip my hat to you were I were one. Just go on in if you've the stomach for it. Sherlock Gnomes sounds like a joke you would make, yeah. Well, it was there's an actual movie called Sherlock Gnomes that came out a couple months ago about a garden gnome, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Alright, well, we got a dead lady. And we got a basement. It doesn't look like we can interact with much else here. Alright. Your exertions do not seem to have any effect on what looks to be a trapdoor of some sort. It's much too heavy for you to move. Can I get Sog Meat Mug to open it? Didn't the Sherlock Gnomes movie come out in the summer of this year? I'm pretty sure it did. Maybe it was last summer? I don't know. It just makes you want to drink. Okay. Thought you were implying I was drunk or something. Small metal object. Okay, we Got another trapdoor we can't open. Another corpse we can't look at. So these trapdoors trying to imply that, March of this year? Okay. Because this trapdoor implying this guy's coming up from the sewers, maybe? We were exploring the sewers a little bit last time. Where's the sewer grate? Who are you? Why are you interrupting us, fool? Maybe I can help. Help? I don't think you can help the fact that my partner is an imbecile. Make that ex-partner. You two are partners? What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I chose the wrong business partner, that's what. Everyone warned me, don't go into business with a halfling, they said. You're only asking for trouble, they said. I take it you didn't listen? We worked together for years. We had a small gardening business, nothing fancy, but it paid the bills. I never let Terry handle any of the financial work. I took care of that myself. I was so stupid to trust him with this last transaction. What'd he do? We decided to retire, so we put our equipment up for sale. It wasn't long before we found an interested party, but I had to go to Tarrant on business. I left Terry with explicit instructions on what was and wasn't an acceptable price. So what do you get from him? Beans! He sold all our tools for 3 supposedly magical beans. I didn't believe him at first, but I've seen the receipt. It's true, the tools should have brought in 2,000 coins at least. But no, not with this blithering idiot in charge. Have you had them checked for magic? Checked? Are you insane? Whoever heard of magic beans? You should have heard the lies they told him. Being in the family for generations, had great powers, created by some ancient wizard. What a crock. What if I bought them off of you? Would you accept 1,000 coins? Looking shocked. You want to buy them? Suddenly convulsing with laughter. Terry! I found a bigger idiot than you. I didn't think it was possible. You can't be serious, sir. I'm perfectly serious. I'll pay 1,000 coins for the 3 beans. Oh, you're too much. But you got yourself a deal. Here, take them. He gives you the beans and takes a coin from you. Alright, I got magic beans. I don't know what they do. Magic bean test, go. That heal me or something? Ah, sewers. Holy shit. Get him, doggy. Alright, that was a lot of rats. Any more? Rightio. Let's get our mana back here. The magic beans are for resurrection. Oh, okay. Interesting. sewers are quite large. They have to be identified first? Okay. I've actually got the identify spell. I won't need a gypsy, but we can do that when we're outside and have access to resting. Ooh. Speaking of needing to identify things, hey, Calamity Sema, thanks for the host. Now I have an ogre follower wearing a top hat. Oh, you can't actually see the top hat. Hey, Calamity, how you doing, man? That's disappointing. Oh yeah, we leveled up. 48. Charisma here. I'm doing alright. Accidentally slept in today, so I'm kinda... my schedule's all messed up. Hey, haha, ho ho, kiki, thanks for the follow. Well, we can go upstairs and get our mana back. We can also identify all the stuff we just picked up. Blade of Unholy Fire. Just 5 to 30 random fire damage. Interesting. Arcane Greatsword. Lenori's Legume of Life and Longevity. Magic Full Heal or Resurrect. Alright, back into the poo water. Another staircase up so close to the other one. Let's just go back into... Oh, this comes up by the church. Alright. Cannot see the target. Well, that's because he's in the wall. There we go. Small armor. Whoops. Accidentally used too much mana there and knocked myself unconscious. Unidentified small robe. At least we're finding some armor that we can actually equip for a change. This problem with being a gnome is you can only wear items that are flagged as small. Nothing else will fit you. don't think so little of his gear options. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. Ow. His choice for gear always comes up short. Yeah. Let's brought us up into this warehouse here. Oh wow, an hour is... We finally reached a point where resting for an hour doesn't fill our mana. Small charmed plate mail. Huh. That's cool. Small charmed rose. Ditto. Cool, it doesn't seem to affect my spellcasting ability. Yeah, the sewers. We're looking for a serial killer in town here, and the only clue I can find is that both of the victims' houses had these hatches leading somewhere underground. We couldn't open the hatches, but I'm assuming they're connected to the sewers, so we're trying to find some hint to the serial killer down here. Haven't found anything yet. Well, we found some cool equipment, but no killer. Except I think we've been everywhere in the sewers now. Kinda shoots my whole serial killer theory to shit. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere. Well, so much for that idea. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Who are you? The name's Sam Longwell. This is the Caledon branch office of the Transian. The Transian? Doesn't Caledon have its own newspaper? Don't need one. Anything of importance that happens here is covered in the Transian, and the Transian name sells papers worldwide. Well, if I turn up any news, I'll be sure to bring it here. How may we at the Caledonian Telegraph Office help you today? Would you care to send a telegram, perhaps? Nope. Whatever this is, we can't get in there. Oh, this is like a zoo. Okay. It's like, what the heck is this? Lions and tigers and bears. And apes. Oh my. Got a trapdoor here. Dude, lock a barrel. Have a locked barrel, but put it in a place where you can't reach it. Nice. So this is just some kind of weird storage area, I guess? Caledon Crusading Chain. Can't even blow them out of the way. Weird. Some random storage cave in the middle of the city. Nothing over here. Well. Not sure what we can do about the serial killers since we couldn't find anything. It might be a perception thing. I think there's the perception stat. There's probably like hidden clues in the murder scenes that we can't see because our perception isn't high enough. So we just might not be able to do anything with that quest. So let's get out of here. It's just a generic citizen. Alright, so off stream I spent some time wandering around trying to get as many of the optional areas marked as I could. So we can spend some time exploring these if we want. We found the entrance you're talking about, but it's they wouldn't let us through. So I'd have to murder police in broad daylight in the middle of the street to get in there, which I'm not gonna do. Oh, hello. Here's a note whose secrets shine bright when viewed beside the mushroom's bright firelight. Mushroom. Huh. Okay, well, if we find some kind of bright mushroom, I guess we'll look at that. Bolo, clever thief, Progo, watchful eye, shadows now here, now gone, harm now here, now gone. Bolo, face of pain, Progo, face of rage, soul, now here, now gone, Progo, now here, now gone. Bolo, god of thieves, one-armed god of thieves, this ring, now here, now gone, your blessing, here, now here. So what's a ring? I'm sure somebody probably threw a ring on somebody. Maybe. No?
What is it that you want of me?
goes. You've received the blessing of Bolo. Did the blessing of Bolo do? Oh, it gave me some pickpocketing. Prowling, okay. Alrighty then. Thieves' Cave. What's this? Probably a cave full of thieves. The opening to this cave is only big enough to allow small beings to enter. Okay, wait here.
What is it that you want of me? Yes, of course.
Wait
Don't
here.
like it.
I'm small. The dwarf. Does the dog not count as small? There we go. Greetings, brother. Greetings. May I ask your name? I'm known as Renzo. You are? I'm known as Sinatar. How goes your travels, friend? Adventurous, to say the least. And you? Sadly, not well. Our fortunes have taken a turn for the worse. He holds his arms out. It is this world. I fear I no longer understand it. There used to be honor among thieves, and one could use his natural talents for good. No longer, it seems. Somehow, thieves have become no better than common bandits in the eyes of the world. You seem distressed. What is the matter? As I said, I remember when there was honor among thieves. We have been betrayed, my brother. We were doing a job for someone we trusted. Not only were we lied to about what it was we were doing, but when the guards got wind of it, we were offered up as a way to save our friend's sorry hide. Please go on. We were told we were recovering some treasures for a museum previously stolen by some bottom dweller from Tarrant. We stole the items from his room in the Roseboro in easy as it could be. The only problem was that it wasn't international intrigue we were involved in, it was petty theft from some rich tourists. And your friend? Ironically, he was the one who hired us in the first place. He lives in Roseboro, though, and I suppose the captain of the guard knows him as an undesirable, as the law has begun terming those of our kind. When the theft was reported, he was the first to be questioned. He turned us in without a second thought. So he goes free. We are to hold up in this cave. Is there some way I could help you even the score, perhaps? That'd be much appreciated, friend. He thinks for a moment. There's one way. If you could plant something on him, and then report him to the captain of the guard in Roseboro, it would clear our name, not to mention giving him the reward he deserves. I'd pay 500 coins for your trouble. I'm not much for thieving. How about I simply kill him? No, that would not do at all. That would be most dishonorable, even if he has no honor himself. Alright, what do you want me to plan on him? Here, he shows you an old statue. This would not only do the trick, it would be poetic justice. Frederick not only turned us in, he was able to make off with most of the valuables from the robbery. This statue is an old family heirloom of the tourists we robbed. It is virtually worthless, but enough to convince the local law Frederick was involved. He hands it to you. Where can I find this Frederick? He lives in Roseboro. Most times you can find him drinking it up inside the inn at the bar. Okay.
What is it that you want? I'm ready to get going.
Sure do like reusing this building. The plaque reads, "This stone was found in the middle of the ring of Brodgar. The meaning of the markings on its face are unknown. It has been moved here to protect it from the ravages of tourism." Southwest 30, southeast 40, northeast 20, southeast 15. Huh. So I guess if you follow these directions, you might find something. This is an inn? This giant frickin' place? Holy shit. Could you answer some questions for me about this matchbook? Matchbook? Looks at it. Yes, this is one of our matchbooks. What question do you have about it, sir? I found it on a dead man at the IFS Zephyr crash. Did you know him? No, I did not know anyone. Wait. Yes, there was one person who it could have been. Who? Well, it's the strangest tale, really. Late one night, I noticed all manner of strange light and sound emanating from the ring. Not long after the ruckus had ceased, a haggard and disheveled man arrived here, inquiring about a room for the night. The poor fellow looked quite afraid. Really, what was so strange about him? He had quite an odd look about him, gaunt, clean-shaven, but with the features and clothing of a dwarf. Yet he could not possibly have been a dwarf. No dwarf I have ever heard of would sacrifice his beard to the knife. Even today I cannot say I truly knew his race. Is there anything else? He had no coin about him. I was about to turn him away when he offered me an exceptionally fine dwarven blade as compensation. A beautiful piece it was, inscribed with the initials BMC. It fetched quite a price when I sold it. Did he say anything to you? The only other inquiry he made of me was for the quickest route to Tarrant. I told him that this was normally a lengthy journey, but that he was in luck. The maiden voyage of the IFS Zephyr would be leaving from Caledon shortly. It was surely to be the quickest way to Tarrant. It was not luck that brought people aboard that doomed ship. Yes, the Zephyr was such an incredible tragedy. Oh yes, I let him know that he would need proper identification aboard. He looked the type to be lacking such, so I referred him to a man I had heard of in Caledon, Mr. Razia. Rather a shady character, but helpful when it comes to passports. So he left for the Zephyr. You're sure of this? He thanked me and went to his room. When I woke the next morning, he was gone. He did not say a word, just left. Ugh. Well, I told you he was a strange one. Anyway, that it is the only person I know that would have been on that accursed flight. Alright, thanks. So I guess we can go back to Caledon and find this passport guy. This is like the biggest inn I've ever seen. Are you just a generic dude? Oh, this is a, shit. I don't know. Not that. Hey, I guessed right. Random trivia, man. Is there anybody here with anything interesting to say? So Frederick here is the guy we're supposed to plant the statue on.
What is it that you want?
I don't know if I have high enough pickpocketing to do so.
Hey, I don't understand why we're attacking such a decent type. I won't do. Hey, I don't understand why we're attacking such a decent type.
What if I make myself invisible? He doesn't flip out, but I still can't plant it on him. Alright. Looks like that quest is not happening. Oops. Wrong button. What else are we looking for here?
How can I help you? How can I help you?
What is it that you... What is it that you want?
Where's that book?
What is it that you want of me?
Did I give it to you? Roseboro gift shop. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Hey, Slod. How's it going? Oops. Anything unusual I should know about? Evil place northeast of here. Anyway, it's regular nobody. Mrs. Morgan. I'm in the midst of a small difficulty. I fear I do not have time for you. Perhaps I could be of assistance. She looks over you slowly. You appear quite inexperienced. I'm afraid you would be of no use to me, although I do thank you for your concern. I'm quite inexperienced. I'm level 48. The base game, the level cap is fucking level 50. How am I inexperienced? are. So where's the gift shop? Roseboro gift shop. There we go. Alright, what is this place about? The Ring of Brodgar? Surely you must have heard of the banishment of the evil Aranax. Long, long ago, in the age of legend, an evil wizard came to power. His name was Aranax. In his twisted reasoning, he believed that elves were of a higher order than all other races, and he sought to make them his slaves. Aranax accumulated many elven followers, and appeared as if he would succeed in ruling the races, until the great mage Nasrudin appeared. Nasrudin became the savior of the lesser races, opposing Aranax and his evil tyranny. The great mages of old chose sides, and they and their armies fought an epic battle right where we are standing now. Many died that day. As the battle neared its end, powerful Nasrudin called upon all of the powers within him and opened a huge rift into which evil Aranax was cast, banishing him forever from our land. So powerful was the magic that Nasrudin cast that day that it took the remaining great mages to seal the Great Rift. The Ring of Brodgar is what they created that great day long ago. The rift was sealed and the land was free from Aranax and his evil minions. That's quite a tale. What can you tell me about Victor Misk? He's a popular man of late. He doesn't have the book for sale, does he? No. Huh. Is it stored here somewhere? So we could go check out the stones. Yeah, okay. So the only thing I can think is that the rock in front of the inn with the directions. Maybe that's where the book is. That doesn't make any sense, though. Because there's no way to go, like, southwest or southeast precisely. I'll write this down and we'll see. Oops. This seems wrong, but we'll try it. Because it's not like I have any other ideas here. So southwest 30. Like there's no way you could do this way. This doesn't make any sense. What's southwest 30? Like here, here, here? It's too imprecise. There's no way. I guess we'll just wander and do some random stuff. Maybe we'll find something. Internet's not your friend today? That's unfortunate. Hey, Masika. How you doing, man? Guess that treasure chest was what this place was all about.
What is it that you want of me?
All right. Hey, Fishash. When am I in combat with this fucking gorilla? Yeah, I got some plate mail off some random bandit that attacked me. What the hell? You having fun over there, Magnus? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Bow of the Chill Reaper. 1 to 5, -6 Constitution, -6 Willpower, fatigue damage on enemies. Huh. Interesting. Not gonna use it, but interesting. Yeah, critical miss that you drop your weapon, and then I have to sit here and like babysit and make sure you actually picked it back up. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, definitely not Gothic 2 level of crit. Ooh, a blue one. We have a quest to get an essence for one of these things. Slime demon? Still under attack, huh? Let's just go into real-time mode. Is it this guy?
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Arcanum's music was performed by an orchestra at the 2005 Gamescom. That's cool. How do I get into the middle? What the fuck? Bear Ancient? Wonder if I need the water walk spell. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. All that for a fucking Catherine crystal? Are you serious? Wow. That's kind of pathetic.
What is it that you want of me?
Oh, good. Virgil lost his sword. At least he's still got his.
What is it that...
Some critical miss happened at some point in time and his sword just vanished. Good shit. Blade of Malevolent Storm. Damage 5 to 10 plus 20. Does 3 to 11 fatigue damage. Chance for Squall of Ice. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there are lots of these orange ones. Alright, well, we can go turn in this will-o-wisp essence we found here. What's the name of the person who wanted that? Whisper. The tree-hugging hippie elf town. It'd be okay, except it's full of elves. With names like Whisper and Swift and Fawn. Fucking elves. Here's some wisp essence for you. You did. Splendid. Thank you so very much. And here's the scroll I promised you. She hands you a weathered scroll. I believe you'll find it helpful, especially here in the forest. Good luck to you, my friend. Scroll of Sucker Beast. Yay. Yes, Whisper with a Y. Whisper. Whisper and Fawn. And Swift with a Y. Fucking elves. I hate elves. Swift. Wind with an E on the end. Oh. Windy, yep. Where is that guy who wants this? Ruby. There it is. I have the great ruby of Kalru. Oh, well done. I have had great hope that you were capable, mumbles. It's about time someone was. Please, let me have it. Here you go. I actually found it quite simple to retrieve. Oh, it is everything I recall it to be. You are truly a brave soul. Takes a moment to gaze at the beautiful bauble. Oh yes, forgive my distraction. You are truly a great adventurer. Here's the 1500 coin I promised. Thank you, Sinatar. May the gods bless you on your journey. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Haven't checked out this place yet. Oh, hi. Fire elementals, huh? Magic ring. He's wearing a bunch of like actual jewelry rings. Here. Wear that. Get out of the fire, dummy. Yeah, you could just steal it back from him. Alright. Let's go see what the dragon pool is. Why are you punching? Did you lose your sword again? Are you fucking serious,
What is it that you
Virgil?
want of me?
You thundering fuckwit. Whatever, you can punch things in, you useless tit. It's 2 magic swords he's lost in like the last 10 minutes. Alright, well, we found a key. fancy looking dagger. Is this the dragon pool? Another key. Oh, we got a second floor to this place. Alright. Hey, enough chit. How you doing, man? You've retrieved a vial of dragon's blood. What the hell do I need that for? Alright.
What is it that...
Hold that. Alright, we haven't been here yet. We're here. We're here. This place. Yeah. No idea what the dragon's blood is for, but we got dragon's blood. We're just doing side stuff because I have no idea what to do to progress in the main story right now. Everything told us to go to the gift shop in Roseboro, and then we went there and there was nothing. So I was like, well, that was a waste of time. Is this a town? I think so. I mean, we dug up the dude's body. We got the book. The book said go to the gift shop, so we went to the gift shop. Hi, I'm Mirko. Yes, hello Mirko. Can I speak to you for a moment? Sure, Mirko would like to talk. What did you hear, Mirko? I help priests. If they need Mirko do something, then I do it. Like lift heavy things and break things and stuff. And they give me food and a nice bed. Nice priests. I see. Priest of the Order of Halcyon. You see the remnants of some writing, but the altar is too dim to make out any. Might I ask who you are, sir? I am Edwin Wallows, a priest of the Halcyon Order here in Vurd. How may I help you today? Pleasure, Edwin. Do you have a moment to speak? Tell me about the temple. The temple here is an ancient one, my friend. It is for the god Halcyon. You see, long ago there were many gods, and each god represented a particular virtue. A man chose his gods carefully. Religion was a very serious thing. All of the gods were created by the All-Father, who ruled over them and saw that none were more important or more powerful than the others. The balance between gods was well maintained, and no one religion was more powerful than the other. What happened? Well, I suppose it's just the way of things to change. The Panari religion came around. Speaking of Nasrudin and his wisdom, their religion was much easier and much more forgiving. The old gods are not that way, and though their voice is faint, you can still hear them, and they still hear those who call to them. We of the Halcyon Order still worship the god Halcyon. Tell me about Halcyon. What I do in Roseboro? Well, I went to the inn and talked to everybody I could find in there, and then I went to the gift shop, and that was about as much as I could find. And we went to the stones. There's like the stone ring. The god Halcyon is the god of truth. We worship him by looking at ourselves and discovering the truth within. We remove anything that is in conflict with that inner truth. Truth is different for every man. Halcyon only asks that every man be honest with himself when seeking it. Then, and only then, can a man's inner Halcyon emerge. Can I make an offering to Halcyon? No, I'm sorry, but no one has made a true offering to Halcyon here in almost 200 years. Why not? Well, 2 centuries ago, there was an evil pirate named Stringy Pete. He was an absolute devil. There isn't an act of malice, debauchery, or irreverence that he didn't commit while he sailed the seas of Arcanum. Then one day, he dropped anchor just west of here and found our small village. He and his men destroyed everything in town, pillaging what they wanted, burning the rest. When they found the temple, well, let's just say that the old pirate did things to our altar that need never be spoken of again. There has been an offering made on that altar since. I see. Why don't you get a new altar? Find a grave in Roseboro? I didn't check the graveyard, no. I checked the graveyard in Caledon. It's not quite as easy as you think. You see, there are rules pertaining to the making of altars. What are they? Well, the important thing is that the stone come from the ancient dwarven quarry of Torin. The way there is dangerous, and the quarry itself is overrun with monsters and all manner of evil. We are simple folk here. There is no one here who would survive the trip. I could be of assistance, perhaps. Perhaps you might be able to do so. The stone you will need to retrieve will be large and heavy. Unless you're very strong, I recommend you try and find Mirko. He's a half-ogre who works around here, and he might be able to help you. Where's the Torin Quarry? The Torin Quarry is west of here, near the base of the Stonewall Mountains. He points to a place on your map. You should be able to find suitable stone lying around. We are poor folk here. I can't offer you anything but our thanks. I'd ask nothing more. I'll do so. Thank you so much for your help. Make sure to find Mirko if you'd like his help. He gestures over you, making a sign. I wish you luck, and may the blessing of Halcyon be with you. Alright. Oh, I didn't identify that stuff. Oops. You have a lot of mana potions.
What is it that you want of me?
Here, Virgil. Since you've thrown away 2 very good swords, you can have this shit dagger. You useless sack of shit. Victor's father's grave is in Roseboro? Okay. Guess we missed that. Yeah, I would assume the book is what we're looking for, so... It's just silly that there was a secret book found in Lillian's house that said go to the gift shop, and then you dig up his grave, and then you find another book that says go to the gift shop. It's like... Murka! So I dropped these boots that are cursed. They drain your stamina constantly. And Murgo, the NPC, picked them up off the ground, and now stamina's negative. Oh my god. You idiot. But yeah, everything says go to the gift shop. And then you go to the gift shop and there's nothing there. It's like... Yeah. So where's this quarry? Torrent Quarry. Hey, Taberkern. Yeah. Funny thing is, he wasn't even in my party and he was picking up crap off the ground. Oh no. Assassins. Gorillas don't sound like that, but if you tell somebody to sound like a gorilla and then record it and put it through a crappy processing filter, it might sound like that. It's probably Tim Kaine trying to make gorilla noises. Alright, we can now have 4 followers. Is this the stone in question? How big of inventory space does this take up? What?
How can I help you?
you need like a completely empty inventory or something? Holy shit. That's a big ass fucking rock. Alright. Let's get this back to Worden. I've returned with the altar stone. You have? That's wonderful. Here, let me take it. He does so. Whoa, that's heavy. We'll have to have this altar fixed in no time. Thank you so much. May Halcyon always light your path and show you the truth that awaits us all. Halcyon, great god of truth, master of the sky, reveal yourself now to us. Pull the veil from our eyes. You, Father, the light. Your mother, the sun. And you, the path of truth. You, the only one. With this branch of olive, your endless wisdom I seek. Grant me now your power, your sight both long and deep. I guess we need an olive branch for this one. Alright. Anyway, give me my potions back.